Ain't this what they've been waiting for? You ready? I used to pray for times like this, to rhyme like this, so I had to grind like that, to shine like this. In a matter of time I spent on some locked up shit in the back of the paddy wagon, cuffs locked on wrist. See my dreams unfold, nightmares come true. It was time to marry the game, and I said, yeah, I do. If you want it, you gotta see it with a clear eye view. Got shorty, she tryin' bless me like I said I chew. Like a nigga sneeze, nigga please for them trick and squeeze, I'm getting cream. Never let them hoes get in between of what we started. Little nigga, but I'm lying hearted. They love me when I was stuck and they hated when I departed. I go and get it regardless. Draw it like I'm an artist, no crawling. Went straight to walking with foreigns in my garages are foreign bitches menaging. Fucking sucking and swallowing anything for $1. They tell me get him, I got him. I did it without an album. I did shit with Mariah. Little nigga, I'm on fire. Icy as a hockey ring, Philly nigga, I'm flyer. When I bought the Rolls Royce, they thought it was leaf. Then I bought that new Ferrari, hater, rest in peace. Hater, rest in peace to the parking lot. Phantom so big, can't even fit in the parking spot. You ain't talking about my niggas, then what you talking about? Gangsters move in silence, nigga, and I don't talk a lot. I don't say a word, was on my grind and now I got what I deserve. Fuck, nigga. Hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished? When I bought the ass tomorrow, y'all thought it was rented? Flexing on these niggas, I'm like Popeye on the spinach. Double M, yeah, that's my team. Rose, the captain, I'm lieutenant. I'm the type of can the men cast and grind like I'm broke. That Lambo, my new bitch, she'll ride like my ghost. I'm riding around my city with my hands strapped on my toes. Cause these niggas want me dead, and I gotta make it back home. Cause my mama need that bill money, my son needs some milk. These niggas try to take my life, they fuck around, get killed. You fuck around, get smoked. Cause these Philly niggas I pull with me don't fuck around, no joke. No, all I know is murder. When it come to me, I got young niggas that's rolling, I got niggas throwing bees. I done did the DOS, I done did the KODs. Every time I'm in that bitch, I get to throwing 30 G's. But now I'm hanging out that drop head, I'm riding down no collar. They let my nigga earn back home, that young nigga be wildin'. We young niggas, we mobbing, like Batman or with Robin. This two-door Maybach with my seat on reclining. I'm like, real nigga, what up? Real nigga, what up? If you ain't about that murder game, then pussy nigga, shut up. If you dip me in your rats, I get your pussy ass stuck up. When you touch down in my hood, no, that tour life ain't good. Catch me down in MIA, and that heat game on wood. With that Puma life on my feet, like that little engine I could. Boy, I slide down in your block. Back on 12 o'clock, and they be throwing deuces on the same nigga they watch. And I'm the king of my city, cause I'm still calling them shots. And these lanes talking that bullshit, the same niggas that flop. I'm the same nigga from Birch Street with them neck braids that lock. The same nigga.
Can you hear you?
Oh my god, I did a whole intro with nothing going on. Hey, we're back, everybody. Bri, how you doing today?
Good, man. Good. Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday to you as well. How was your day yesterday? What'd you do on the gambling front there, sir?
I went 2-2, which was frustrating. I lost. I was a half a point and 11 yards away from 4-0. So, yeah, frustrating day.
All right, take them through the picks. What'd you do? What'd you bet on?
So, Oregon, Ohio State over 52.5. Man, that was a shootout. So
Easy.
that one cleared easily.
Yeah.
Penn State minus 3.5, missed by a half a point. Man, they did not play well in the first half, but they played incredibly in the second half. So I don't know about this Penn State team. It's a second half team for sure. So first half lines are definitely off the book for them. And then Texas, Oklahoma under 26.5 in the first half. Lucky missed field goal at the end of the first half, which would have busted it. So that covered, and then fucking Jackson Dart.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry. This computer got shut off because my power got shut off. So I had to reboot it all back up. I'm assuming y'all did the whole intro thing and everything. So I just wanted to say hi. Sorry to interrupt. I heard that this weekend of college football betting was pretty profitable.
Yeah, we were just going over how Brian got absolutely ass fucked yet again by Jackson Dart.
No,
I'm
he
almost
didn't.
positive.
So combined 2 weeks, lost 2 bets by a combined total of 12 yards.
Oh.
Jackson Dart is on the no-no list now, Bri. We have officially put him on that list. Jackson Dart is done for the rest of his career in college and possibly in the NFL. If he does make it there, we will be never betting on that motherfucker
The parlay
ever
ban
again.
throws every week.
LSU even gave us the ability to go to overtime, and he couldn't even pass for a yard in overtime. It's infuriating.
It was depressing, to say the least. And Ole Miss has now bounced their way out of the college football playoff. I'm almost positive. Rocky, do you remember before the season started, somebody tried to convince us to take Ole Miss to win the national championship because they had the best transfer recruiting class? I'd like to tell that guy, like I told that guy when he mentioned that bet, it's never going to happen, buddy. So great job. Way to lose some money on that.
Round of applause for him. That was in the chat.
Great job. Yep.
I mean, they still have Oklahoma and Georgia to play. And I mean, they should beat Oklahoma pretty easily, but
they're going to get the fuck stomped out of them by Georgia, dude.
Going to Georgia, I don't. Yeah, that's 3
Georgia's
losses.
a buzzsaw this year.
Yeah, Georgia's even they didn't look great, but the only team that really stood out yesterday was Texas to me. I think they really fucking came through and assessed their dominance over Oklahoma. Penn State, USC, what a fucking... It was a great game. I kind of expected a lot better, to be quite honest with you. It looked a little fucking sloppy, to say the least. The only problem with Penn State, that quarterback has serious limitations, dude. That's just it.
I mean, he looked good in the second half. This is the best he's looked. The second half yesterday is the best Drew Allers looked probably in a year and a half. He threw for over 400 yards.
Yeah.
And I mean, some of those drives were pretty easy against USC. Now, granted, USC doesn't have the greatest defense in the world. But I was optimistic based off of basically the third and fourth quarter. I mean, they were down 14. They come out at halftime, and he drives the ball for 2 touchdowns right after half to tie the game. The interception, okay, that's fine. He came into the game with 3 interceptions for his career, and he threw 3 interceptions yesterday. But I'm okay with the interceptions as long as he throws for 400 yards.
Yeah, there's something about him that is likable. He's got the fire and shit like that. The ending of the game was nice. Glad to see him show a little bit of fire, move the ball, screaming at people. That's the kind of guy you want to see. I just worry about the inconsistency. I don't know you guys compete for like a national championship with him at quarterback. I don't know.
I mean, I don't think this defense is national championship worthy. In 3 weeks, we play Ohio State, and that's we might get our teeth kicked in 3 weeks, but that's fine.
Yeah, you might. What did you think of the Oregon Ohio State game?
Well, I mean, honestly, I felt like Oregon dominated the game the entire time. Or this makes Ryan Day 2-7 against top 5 teams.
Yep.
So I mean, that's not good.
That's a goddamn understatement of the century.
That's not good. I saw something on Twitter that said that Ryan Day is the Michael Jordan of James Franklin's, which is becoming the 100% true. He can't win premier games. He beat Notre Dame, which was a sketchy top 5 team, and he beat Clemson 4 or 5 years ago. all the other teams that he's played, he's lost to Michigan 3 times in a row. He got blown out by Bama. He probably should have won the Georgia game if we're calling it fair, but he lost that. And then he got blown out by Missouri. And he's lost to Oregon twice. So, yeah, I mean, I feel like people in Columbus, Ohio are they're okay with the loss because it doesn't really matter. They'll still make the playoffs.
Yeah.
But deep down inside, I feel like they have to be hating life because they have to have zero confidence in Ryan Day being able to win big games.
Yeah, if you take $20 million and if I take $20 million and I hand it to you and I'm like, hey, this is your budget to recruit the class this year. Here's $20 million and this is the product that you turn out. That he's got to be gone. Like if he doesn't make a little bit of push in this playoff, I mean, he's got to be gone, right?
I mean, everyone keeps saying it's okay. They'll learn from it. And damn, they keep losing. And then they lost their left tackle, and it sounds like he might be out for the entire year.
That's not good.
And I mean, the weakness of Ohio State coming into the season was their offensive line. So once they start playing these big boys that have a really good pass rush, and look, I'm not a Will Howard hater. I don't think he's great. I think he might be a little bit better than Kyle McCord in that offense, but
yeah,
he's no CJ Stroud. He's no Justin Fields the way they used to light it up. So I'm cautiously optimistic about Ohio State moving forward, but man, moving into the playoffs, I have serious doubts whether they can make it out and survive against marquee matchups.
Who's the betting favorite this year to win it all?
It's got to be Texas. Yeah, Texas. I'd be really shocked if they don't win it this year, to be quite honest.
And I pulled those lines. They have futures for that right now?
Yeah, but I bet it's like a horrible number. It's got to be. They got to be fucking inflated to like plus 200 maybe.
A team that I wouldn't be surprised to be there at the end, maybe a top 4 team, make the Final Four. Clemson, man, Clemson has turned it on since that week 1 loss to Georgia. Man, they just keep blowing out teams. Now, granted, the ACC is not a great conference. We'll see how the Pitts and the Syracuses of the world. Obviously, they have good records, but they have yet to play a team like Clemson yet. So
Texas is not the favorite.
The second half of the season to potentially move back into the top 5 and make a run in the playoffs.
Yeah, they look good. Who's the favorite, would you say?
So, according to this site, which is Google, it's from FanDuel Sportsbook, Ohio State is the betting favorite with a plus 290 odd. And then it's Texas Tech, or not Tech, the Longhorns, plus 450. And then Georgia, plus 450. And then Alabama, plus 650.
Ohio State's the odds-on favorite
plus 290.
No fucking way.
Texas is plus 450.
Okay, that's good. I'd take that right now.
We'll lay that up a little bit. Dan's in his orange. He's like, I'm all over Texas. Championship winning football games. They hit a prop for me this week in a game. I'm fucking. Let's ride to the championship.
Yeah, no, I do think that they're the best team right now. They have the best They have the best quarterback situation in the entire nation.
Say that again.
They have the best quarterback situation in the entire nation. But yeah, so curious about that Clemson pick, Bri. Only because when they stepped up in competition, they got the shit kicked out of them. Klubnik has looked a lot better over the last like 4 weeks, but who's the best team that remains on the schedule? It's not Louisville anymore, unfortunately, even though I think that might be a tough game for them. It's Pitt at 22. Like, Jesus Christ, I just feel like you can't really take them seriously. I mean, they lost by 31 to Georgia.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I mean, offensively, they look extremely efficient, and we know that the defense was good for one half against Georgia.
Yeah,
just couldn't keep it together. I don't know. I'm kind of going to the fact that was the first game and they've worked some shit out. So I don't know. I like Clemson, and Clemson's a top 5 team in my opinion right now.
Good tip.
We got a question from Twitch real quick. And it is, should we start Chase Brown or Mike Evans today? I'm gonna give you guys the matchup. So Mike Evans and the Buccaneers are playing the Saints, and Chase Brown is playing the Giants. Love a good Twitch question, you know?
I feel like you have to play Mike Evans until he stops scoring touchdowns, right?
Yeah.
He scores a fucking touchdown every week.
Yeah, the only thing I worry about is maybe they get boat race because Spencer Rattler's playing quarterback for the Saints, and he's horrible.
Yep,
So,
I got to see him a lot in person. He's not the greatest.
The Bengals can't stop anybody, and they're going to play the Giants. So,
and also, I think everyone was all over Chase Brown this week because Zach Moss got like some sort of an ankle sprain last week. He's playing. He got cleared this week, and he will be playing on Sunday today, and it's because I have him in my fantasy lineup, so I'm trying to make sure because I have no RB2. So Zach Moss better have some kind of a role today. But yeah, go Mike Evans for sure.
Yeah.
Any other college games we're speaking on?
No, that's it. You guys want to pick these games real quick, though?
Yes, I do. And matter of fact, Dan, because your boy Rocky Prop, he's locked in today. I had a feeling we were going to segue, so I got him popped up already, ladies and gentlemen. So let's start. By the way, who won last week? You said it was Bry.
Bry won.
Yeah, okay. Bry's been on fire.
Bry's kicking the shit out of all of us right now.
Bears are up 21-3 right now on the Jags. Poor fucking Jacksonville.
They fucked that. They suck, dude. This is not a game. They were kicking the shit out of them in the first quarter too. This is a horrible Jacksonville team, man.
Yeah, I got a question for you guys real quick before we get into these. So for this Jacksonville game, so who do you think has more yards right now? Tank Bigsby or Travis Etienne?
Bigsby.
Okay, who do you think has more fantasy points? Tank Bigsby or Travis Etienne?
Bigsby.
Travis Etienne has negative 0.10 fantasy points. He has 3 carries for -1 yard and is 0 for 1 on the receptions. Tank Bigsby has 6 carries for 20 yards. Fucking electric. I'm so glad I sat Tank. And Cole Kmet has 20 fantasy points.
Yeah, he's caught like 2 touchdowns already.
That's stupid.
Yeah,
All
Cole
right.
Kmet's really looking great over there.
So should we start top to bottom? I want to hear where Dan leans on this Bucks game first, because Dan's going to be like, Spencer Rattler sucks. But every time there's a backup quarterback coming in, what do we do? Bucks. I know, but I know it's the Bucks. But are we?
I'm not taking Spencer. No, I'm not taking. I am not betting Spencer Rattler at all ever. It's not happening. I watched him fuck up his complete collegiate career. I am not fucking. The fact that he's playing makes me think that Jake Haener got hurt last week or some shit like that. I don't know why they're starting Spencer Rattler this game.
Maybe he looked good in camp. He'd ride around campus in this garnet fucking colored red like G-Wagon, and it would pay like $150 for a haircut. Dude's kind of a prick.
Yeah, he was making like fucking $8 million. Like he was killing
stupid.
It, dude.
Do you think the Kamara receiving line is still live with him?
Yeah, I think so, because you're gonna have to check it down, right? He's a fucking
That's the quarterback safety blanket, so I think it's still live. So I'm running that this week. I'm gonna go Bucks as well.
I'm going to go Bucks, but I feel like that line is fishy. So Tampa's only a 3.5 point favorite on the road. So give New Orleans a 3-point swing just for being at home. So on a neutral field, it would be a 6.5 point game. That seems light based off of New Orleans starting quarterback situation. So that line seems a little fishy to me. I think Kamara does go off. But I'm taking Tampa.
This is probably gonna be the best game of the week right here. Washington versus Baltimore. Starting up top. I'll tell you what about this game. If the Commanders win this week, That's like, this is their statement game. This is where they come out and they say, yeah, we're for real and we can contend this year.
Yeah, this is definitely that for them. I don't know that it's going to go very well. I'm just going to say that. Best defense he's played, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like, what's going on over there? You having a snack? Like, what are we doing?
I'm sorry.
Snack time over at the fucking Sabo house?
I'm sorry. I had to eat. I didn't eat anything yesterday, and I had to eat some this morning. I'm sorry. That was the last bite. I'm good.
Fucking dude's just slobbing on knob over there. Commanders versus the Ravens. I'm gonna take the Ravens. Just I don't know. I cannot trust the Commanders. I'm probably wrong here. They probably end up winning, but I just can't. For some reason, I can't trust them.
Yeah, that's how I feel. I feel like whoever's going to win this week amongst us is going to be the winner of this game. Whoever has the right pick. I don't know, man. Because I think, obviously, Baltimore is poised to beat them, and they have the experience. But, like, if they like, you're looking at young Jaden Daniel, young Lamar Jackson right now who can actually throw the deep ball. And basically, I feel like if the reason why I think the Commanders don't win this game is because I feel like the running game's not going to do well. I don't think Brian Robinson or Eckler are going to get off, and I think Derrick Henry's going to have his way. So that's going to be the X factor. I think they can both kind of compete through the air. I think that Washington's not going to be able to keep up on the ground. So I'm going to go Baltimore.
Yeah, so Washington's coming in with a 4-game winning streak. They've scored 21, 38, 42, and 34 in their last 4 games. It's essentially another home game for Washington. I mean, they're like 40 minutes apart from each other. I'm going to go with Baltimore as well. I think Baltimore, I feel like once you start getting into this part of the year, the scouting gets a lot better. And I feel like Baltimore will be able to slow down Washington's offense.
It's a good take.
Yeah.
All right, this
let's hit
one.
The question.
Oh, hey, yeah. I didn't even see it. Ryan says, good morning. Pick one to start in the flex, please. McLaurin, Chase Brown, Tolbert. Last Ravens game seems like a fluke, and I think they put pressure on the rookie QB today. You guys are gonna have to help me out with this. The one thing that I have a clear headway on is Chase Brown not actively being. He's probably gonna get majority of the carries anyway, but I know a lot of people who are holding him in fantasy were hoping for a Zach Moss injury, and he is hurt, but he got cleared to play, so he's gonna have a smaller role, I'm assuming. But at the same token, he's still gonna be on the field. So I'd kind of put him last, and also I think Tolbert's banged up too. But what do you guys think of McLaurin today?
Gabe Davis caught a touchdown, 21-10.
Oh my God.
So McLaurin is averaging about 60 yards. It's about 60 yards per game. So the last 3 games in particular, he's gone for 153 yards and 112 yards with 6, 10, and 8 targets in those 3 games.
Mm-hmm.
And he scored 2 touchdowns. He didn't score a touchdown last week against Cleveland. I think he's the play this week. He's getting the targets. It seems like Daniels likes to throw to him. So if you get, I'm just gonna pick a midpoint here, 7 or 8 targets to McLaurin. I feel like that's good value. And I mean, you know what you get from him once he catches the ball. So that's probably 80 to 100 yards and maybe a touchdown. So I'm willing to take that risk on McLaurin. And that's who I would play in my flex.
Yeah, that's a nice spot. I got McLaurin for first touchdown of the game today. And Joe Mixon and Devonta Smith. That's $10 to win 8,000 if you guys would like to tail. But yeah, Dan, you feel McLaurin's today? I think out of these 3, there's obviously one that's like a clear away, like best player.
Yeah, it's McLaurin. I don't think you could start the other 2.
By the way, before we continue, I built a big parlay just fucking around that I wanted to run by you guys. So I was playing around with Fanatic Sportsbook and I took a couple money line games. I took I won't give out the picks, I'll give them out on here. But I started adding these alternate lines because I realized that when the parlay gets so large that if something's minus 325, it will still jump your profit margin like $80 to $100. So I added the lowest line possible for receiving and rushing for a couple players. Like I have Jamar Chase minus 700 for plus 35 receiving yards. As I was building the parlay, when I added it
That's
into the
such a bad line.
it's a
That's
terrible
such a
line. But listen,
fucking
when I
bad line,
added
dude.
it in, it made the winnings jump from like it was like 340 to 410. So I was like, okay. And I added Stephon Diggs plus 35 yards. That's minus 550. That made it jump from like 420 to 480. And I'm like, okay. AJ Brown minus 1,100 for plus 35 yards. This
Yo,
parlay
you
that I
can't.
built. What?
That's
What? It's an
such a-
experimental
Go ahead.
parlay.
No. Go ahead. It's not experimental. This is ridiculous. You can't take a juicy bet like that. That's fucking horrible.
So there's this place out west called Las Vegas, and they built all these incredible buildings in the middle of the desert. And they did this off the backs of, just ordinary people who throw money at just random props.
That's it.
And so
That's
Rocky
you
probably
today.
has a stake in one of those casinos out there.
What's my name? It's
What? Yeah, exactly. So the next time you go to the MGM Grand or the
Yeah.
Mirage or whatever casino you go to in Vegas, just pour one out for Rocky.
But wait, real quick.
That suite
not-
they just built, that's based off of his money right there, buddy.
No, but dude, like it's listen, it's a lock.
Right. There
Jamar
was
Chase
this
is getting
guy on
35
Twitter.
yards.
There was this guy on Twitter who used to call himself something lock, some shit like that, right?
Johnny
Where
Locks.
it was like juicy locks. He would play like minus 800 money lines or some shit like that, and just put like a god awful amount of supposedly a god awful amount of money on these fucking lines. And he's like, yeah, I never fucking lose. And I'm like, but when you do, it's going to be catastrophic.
Yes.
Because when you
down.
put down like 80 grand on a fucking minus 8,000 favorite and they lose, that's a fucking rough fucking.
The reason why I did it is because I added a bunch of money line plays for winning teams, so that boosted the odds enough to now that every time I added an extra leg, it jumped the payout.
Right, but you understand that it's just the multiplication because now you're going from 4 things happening to 7 things happening.
It's actually 13.
So, right. See how fucking ridiculous that is?
Yes,
see
I
how
do.
fucking ridiculous that is?
Yes, but originally it was $5 to win like 74.
This is the same guy that would get on here with charts and be like, listen, the more parlay legs you add, the worse it is for your outcome. It's way worse. Did you had like what the fuck, man?
Oh, it's 5 to win 700, and I think they can all do it. It's just a matter if the money lines hit. It's 5 to win 700.
Okay, let's go over the whole 13 leg bet real quick. Go ahead, hit us with it.
Vegas Golden Knights money line, Dallas Stars money line, Houston Texans money line, Bengals money line, Lions money line, Falcons money line, Eagles money line. Okay, hold on. David Montgomery over 50 yards, CeeDee Lamb over 65 yards. Amon-Ra St. Brown over 50 yards. Jamar Chase over 35 yards. Stephon Diggs over 35 yards. And A.J. Brown over 35 yards. That's the parlay.
All right, that's a loss. All right. Anyways, we got a question coming up real quick. Recon said, no, that's a loss. That's a big fat loss. What's up, guys? Start sit questions. Start Tracy Jr. or Chase Brown. Zach Moss is good to go, so let me know. I think we're all on the side of start Tracy.
Yes, start Tracy 1,000%. I'm starting him against Dan's younger brother, and I hope that Dan, are you projected to win this week?
By like half a point.
I'm actually projected to lose to your brother this week because Ayuk put up 5 points like a bitch. All right,
right.
Cardinals Packers. Jordan Love has been playing lights out. Packers look really good. They look like one of the best teams in the league. And the Cardinals have all the pieces to play well, but very inconsistent. And their number one wide receiver gets 2 targets a game. So, Dan, what are your thoughts on this matchup?
I don't love everything about this matchup. What's the line on this, Bri? Do you know the line?
Green Bay's a 5.5-point favorite.
Okay, that sounds about right. I feel like. Yeah. Let me. Yeah. Start Tracy Recon. I'm gonna go Packers here.
Packers.
Yeah.
Bri, what do you think?
I'm going to go Packers as well.
All right, so we've all been on the same team, so I'm going to go Arizona. I'm going to go Arizona for the culture.
For what culture?
The culture.
Colts Titans.
I'm Stephen A. Man, AR's playing.
Yeah, unfortunately for the Colts, I think.
All right, I'm gonna go Tennessee.
I'm going Tennessee as well.
No JT, and they're playing AR, and so there goes all the value in Michael Pittman.
I know.
Josh Downs is banged up, but he's still playing. You got Trey Sermon. I'm good. Yeah, I'm gonna go Tennessee to get a dub this week. They need it too.
Yeah,
D-Hop, Ridley, Pollard.
We're on all the same sides this week. This is not great so far. Yeah, I'm taking Tennessee.
And then this. I mean, where are we gonna go on this one, fellas? The Texans versus the Patriots.
I'm taking the tech. I'm just gonna write Texans in for everybody.
Yes, you can do that. And then the Eagles versus the Browns. This is that. Listen. This means we should be hammering money line or spread this week, like a little bit more than props, if we're so like well decided on three, like for lack of a better term, sharps calling picks. Like it's a pretty like lopsided slate this week.
I don't
like
that.
that. That's where Vegas gets you.
That's exactly where they get you, Brian. Is that not correct?
That's why there's multi-billion-dollar industry in the desert.
Do you want him to tell you about fucking Las Vegas again and how it's in the middle of the desert and they still got water and shit there and a football team?
Listen, every once in a while.
They make so much money, they pipe in water to the middle of the desert. You know how many other places they could have put Las Vegas? They decided that in the middle of the desert, they're going to pipe in. That's how much money they make, dude.
So that means they got money to pay out my big parlays. So obviously play the Texans, Eagles, Falcons, and who's the other one? The Bengals. A couple other ones. Anyway, so are we all going Eagles as well?
Yeah, fucking A. All right, Chargers Broncos. That's a good one.
Ugh, I'm not watching it, but it'll be a good one to pick.
I don't think we'll all have the same fucking answer. So go ahead.
Oh, it's me.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. Let me go. Fucking, their defense is incredible. Fucking J.K. Dobbins. I don't know, dude. I have no fucking idea how to call like heads or tails of this. Fucking Herbert's always like banged up. You have Quentin Johnston and J.K. Dobbins, who hasn't played well in a couple weeks. Give me LA. Bry's gonna take the Broncos. Son of a bitch.
I'm gonna take Denver.
Fuck.
I'm picking them with my eyes closed, so I don't like it, but I'm gonna take Denver.
I'm gonna take LA.
Good pick, Bry.
Yeah, Bry already won. We already know he won that game. All right, Steelers and Raiders.
No Adams, Zamir White, and Alexander Matheson look like dog shit. This whole team
doesn't look like dog shit though. I feel like
Howard.
Abdullah. No,
Abdullah.
He doesn't look bad at all. I feel like. That's the fucking steel curtain for me, boys.
Black and yellow, baby. Jot it.
O'Connell's playing. Is that right?
I believe
yes.
So. Yeah.
And Russell Wilson is active as QB2.
Yes.
So I'll take Pittsburgh. Ew.
Do you guys think that if Russ started playing that they would be like a better team?
No.
I agree.
No, I don't think so either.
No,
I think
he's not good.
I think if Devontae Adams came to Pittsburgh, would you start Russ over Justin Fields?
No.
Fair enough.
Look, I have a loaded question. So
Okay.
Russell Wilson was on a trajectory as a Hall of Fame quarterback, probably 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Is he still a Hall of Fame quarterback?
That's a loaded question, but in my opinion, no. But that's just me.
I mean, if they gave the ball to Marshawn, then yeah, you beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl. then yeah.
If he's got 2 Super Bowls, I think it's like a shoe-in. But Eli got in. I feel like he's not that great.
All right, let's roll it back. Okay, let's roll it back a little bit. Okay, only beat the greatest football player of all time twice in the Super Bowl. Has the last
I'm not
name
saying
Manning.
those moments. I'm not saying that those wins weren't great, but the rest of his career was meh.
I mean, he liked to throw an interception or two, but he's a little more than meh. He was probably the best
interception or 2 is the
quarterback.
funniest way to describe him. And his play.
If I told you 5 or 6 years ago that Russell Wilson was a borderline Hall of Famer, I'm pretty sure everyone on this, all 3 of us would be like, no, he's definitely going to be in the Hall of Fame, right?
Yes. Yeah. But he goes to Denver and it's like a whole fucking shit show and they're sitting him in games he should be playing. And I just feel like he was a victim to his situation. So I feel like he's got a great arm and has been he's still in the fucking league playing well. I think he can get there.
I actually think he's a fucking asshole, probably. The way everybody talks about him, I just feel like
he had some insider information.
No, just the way all his teammates, like ex-teammates from the Seahawks, talk about him. He has to be a dickhead. That's
right.
He has to be.
Yeah, he's probably a prick, just like every other fucking quarterback in the NFL, like Josh Allen. I heard the fucking asshole.
Yeah, I'm sure he's a piece of shit. Scroll back up. You went all the way down for okay, good. Falcons, Panthers.
Give me Atlanta.
I'll take Atlanta.
What's the Carolina boy gonna do?
I don't know. I think I'm gonna take the Panthers. Actually,
it's funny. Hey Dan, when's the last time you got a ticket to go see the Panthers?
I've never watched them, nor will I ever. But I'm just gonna take them.
Not even if Buffalo's in town.
No, I'm not going to that stadium.
They're like $7 tickets.
Yeah, I'm not going to watch the Panthers play anything remotely close to the game of football. Lions and Cowboys.
You got to go Detroit.
I'm taking Dallas.
And I would love to know why.
Yeah, I'm taking Detroit too.
I mean, I look at Dallas's last 3 games. They lost the 3 to Baltimore, which they got blown. They were getting blown out in the first half. They can come back in the second half and don't make it all the way. They beat the Giants by 5. They beat the Steelers by 3. So that's their last 3 games.
They beat the Giants by 5.
Yeah, on the road.
Life on the turf that destroys careers.
I don't know. I just feel like this is a travel game for Detroit. They have to go to Dallas
in a dome.
I just have this gut feeling that Dallas is turning the corner and kind of figuring it out. And we know Dak Prescott is a regular season MVP, right? So he just shows up for regular season games and then shrivels in the playoffs. So this feels like a good spot for Dallas.
I like the take. I think if Laporta can actually be involved in this offense, I think that they're going to be hitting on all cylinders. If you get your tight end involved, especially one of the best rookie tight ends to ever come in and have a season, I think he bested Kyle Pitts for having the best rookie season as a tight end last year. And I don't want to see him turn into Kyle Pitts, and they need to get him involved. This is not a fantasy thing. I don't even have him in any leagues. I just want to see Sam Laporta acclimated into the offense and do well. Because you got the running game down, you got good wide receivers, you got J-Mo. Having a wide receiver too that's playing so well is just Jared Goff's got to be thrilled. And yeah, get Laporta involved, and this team I think is going to absolutely smash Dallas if they get rolling on all cylinders.
Keenan Allen just caught his second touchdown.
Man, fuck Keenan Allen. Anyway, Cincinnati versus New York.
You picked Detroit, Danny?
Yeah, I got Detroit there in that matchup. Cincy in New York. Let's talk to
them. Cincinnati.
Yeah, I'm taking Cincy.
I am too. Although I feel like the Giants are playing better too.
Yeah, I agree. But Cincy needs it more, and I think they're skilled enough to be able to will their way to a win over a team like
Cincinnati doesn't fucking win today, then they're done. Like
they are done.
They're no. I don't think they're done. I don't think anyone thinks they're done. If they don't win this game today, they're fucked. That's
no, listen.
1-5. That's it.
If they don't win this game, I know you said that no one thinks they're done. If they don't win this game, all hell is going to break loose in that locker room, dude. You're going to be 1-5. You just lost to the Giants, who have Daniel Jones at quarterback. They're running
Danny motherfucking Dimes, buddy.
Yeah, Danny motherfucking. He looks like he should be running the Kurt Warner route, like bagging up groceries and shit. Yeah, you got to go Cincy. If they do not win this game, you're screwed. And Jamar Chase has to have a monster day.
I think the over is definitely in play in this game. It's only 46.5, and the Bengals defense has been, let's just say, terrible. So I think there's points to be had here. I think 46.5 is
score prediction
for this game.
Score prediction from each of us. I'm going 30.
We'll do it on the last game. It's gonna be like 30. It's
34-17 Cincinnati.
No, I don't think so. I think the Giants will score more points than that. I think.
Yeah,
Cincinnati's defense is god awful.
They got to turn up today. They have to. Their defense has to play well.
I'm probably like 31-27, somewhere in that area. I think the Giants score.
Yeah. All right, Bills Jets.
I'm not going first.
I'm going Bills, of course, but I think the Jets win this game. So.
Really?
Yeah, I think the Jets win this game, but I'm going to go Bills.
Yeah. I wanted to go New York to upset you, but
I think you should. I think
I don't
do it.
I don't know, dude. I'm worried about
the
Josh
Jets
Allen.
are going to win.
I'm worried about Josh Allen with the whole fucking like concussion scare thing everyone's talking about. I know he's fine. He cleared.
He cleared. He's good.
No, I know he cleared. Just like how Malik Neighbors isn't cleared, but he's at a Travis Scott fucking concert at MetLife with the fucking speakers bumping in his ear. Yeah, whatever the fuck. I haven't seen it out of Breece Hall. I don't believe in Garrett Wilson, even though he takes 18 targets for him to have a game. Give me Buffalo. Brian's
taking the Jets.
As much as I want to take the Jets, I can't.
We're all going to lose this game, too. What the fuck, guys?
I don't think we're going to lose this game. Do you want me to tell you exactly what I really think? I think that Aaron Rodgers is going to get to it this week.
Oh, what the fuck?
It's fucked up, but I think he's going to get dude.
Why would you use that?
New York's O-line reminds me of Miami's O-line, and he can't move laterally in the pocket. He can't. He's going to get hammered. He's going to get fucking hammered.
About this game is definitely the New York Jets' offensive line.
Mm-hmm.
I think they'll score some points, but I think Buffalo is going to bring pressure.
All right, I'm giving this game final score 28-17 Buffalo. What's your final score, Rocky? Just for tiebreak.
I'm going to go 24-13 Buffalo.
Okay.
I'm going to go 21-17 Buffalo.
All right. We're locked in.
Good shit.
Rock, right. Throw the talk of tick on.
The ticky-tock. Hold on, I got you. Let me load this up. While I prep TikTok, I want to show you one of my favorite clips of the week. And yeah, enjoy this. It's like a 6-minute long video, but I'm only going to play a couple seconds as I get TikTok loaded. So yeah, enjoy.
Bronny James cannot play a second in the NBA. Why is he on the floor if he can't execute this simple play? All Bronny's got to do here is come shoulder to shoulder with Dalton Connect off this ball screen. What does that do? Now Connect's defender is going to have to step up and take Bronny. And because it's an empty side ball screen, that Connect's going to be wide open. Or they're going to have to switch over the top and Connect's got an easy post seal. All he's got to do is come shoulder to shoulder. Get that Connect's defender to step up. What does Bronny do? Why is he going out towards the three-point line? What are you? So now you let your defender back in the play. Connect's defender.
More of the story, Bronny's ass. And this dude goes on. He has 4 videos up about Bronny for like 27 minutes of just screaming.
What is Bronny James doing?
If you guys don't know who he is, I think his name's Awful Coaching on TikTok. He's absolutely hysterical. And dude, just from what, like, dude knows ball first and foremost. Just watching his breakdown of Bronny, it's like terrible. Like, He's sitting by himself baseline. They're letting him sit at the 3-point line, like near the baseline side, because no one thinks he can shoot. So when his defender leaves him, instead of cutting or doing it, he just stands there like this. Terrible ball movement. His father's just yossing the ball to him, hoping he can get a shot, bricking everything. All he does is shoot threes. Kid can't shoot threes. It's been a fucking mess in LA, and I'm pretty sure Coach LeBron's going to be like, oh, he's got to get starting minutes. He's got to get in. They got to get in the lineup. It's absolutely terrible. Just went live on TikTok, guys. Get us up to 500 likes to start, and we got fantasy football advice. We have. What is it? An hour or so till kickoff. Here's one of my parlays, gentlemen. What do you think? Free play for.
Stop hating. Stop hating. Stop participating. Stop participating, star. Come on, twinkle, twinkle, baby, twinkle, twinkle.
It's I just threw that out on TikTok for the stream started. It's Kirk Cousins over 30 passing attempts, Marvin Harrison under 4.5 receiving whatever the fuck receptions, because he hasn't had over 5 receptions yet in an NFL game. And then the Texans, the Falcons, and the Bengals money line. It's 20 to win 300. Little something light. We gotta throw these picks up on SoBet.
Something light. That's good shit right there.
Yeah, it's a little something light. You see, I still remember what you taught me. On TikTok, Ryan Ott starts us off with saying, "Pick 2."
Yeah,
start with Brian on this. T. Higgins, Devonta Smith, Jaden Reed, or Mike Evans. Guys, okay?
Did Brian just have a fucking aneurysm?
No, I was just thinking. Mike Evans.
Okay.
Oh my god! I thought Brian froze, dude.
He shut down. He was like,
I thought he fucking froze over there.
Jaden Reed. I think you got to go Jay Reed.
Yeah, I can't play Smith this week just because it's his first week back. So
I like playing Smith more than AJ Brown, kind of. AJ's coming off something that he can easily re-aggravate. Devonta he cleared protocol maybe like a week and a half ago now. He's been out for like, what, 3 weeks?
he only missed 1 game.
And then you guys had a bye. So he had 2 weeks off of it. If I had to rank it, would you say Mike Evans is the best name on there, especially going against New Orleans?
Yeah, I mean, just for touchdowns alone, he's got 5 touchdowns already.
So then, do y'all concur with like top being the best, bottom the last? Mike Evans, Jaden Reed, T. Higgins, Devonta Smith.
Yeah.
So start Jaden and Mike Evans.
Yeah.
Lovely. Hi, Caroline. Okay, we got a lot of them. All right. Pickens or Tyrone Tracy as flex today after a big game from Tracy last week.
I'm gonna go Tracy again this week.
Yeah, I think you have to go Tracy against this Bengals defense that can't stop anything.
Yeah, and Pickens, like, he's over here on Twitter with a burner account, like, yo, he's calling himself the one or something like that on Twitter. He's like, the one need a wide receiver too. He's like, it wasn't the one's fault. Like, he has this full burn. You guys gotta go check it out. Someone found his burner on Twitter, and he's just like sharing and comment. Like, people are talking shit about him on Twitter, and he's in the comment section like, "Yo, you don't even know the one."
That's so stupid, dude.
It's
I
so
love that
funny.
shit.
Shahid
are fucking burners,
dude. They love the burners. They're like, dude, let me get to it.
Like,
and
we
also,
don't know that you're talking. Who the fuck else is talking about George Pickens? Like, seriously.
And also, you heard the news about your boy Stefan, right?
What?
He was
he banged Cardi B when she was pregnant.
Yeah, with offsets. Yeah, it was. Yeah, so Steph, and then people are saying that he's
sounds like Steph. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. People are saying he swings both ways too. Anyway, back to fantasy football. Shahid or Sermon for the flex?
Give me Shahid, I guess.
With Spencer
what? What?
Yeah. Well, he could. Okay, let's just call it like it is. All right. If Spencer throws a ball up in the air and it travels further than 40 yards, Shahid could probably get under it.
Yeah, Spencer Rattler was slinging the ball to your favorite receiver in the league, Dan, Xavier Legette. So, I've seen him throw a couple deep balls.
Fucking catch a pass to save his life. I love that guy.
Ferguson or Kraft?
Let's go Kraft.
Yeah, I'm Kraft.
Craft. Guys, get us to 500 likes here. Let's go. Start 2 from Max R. He says Montgomery, Pollard, or James Conner. Get us to 500. We do this for free, baby. Come on. I love Monty this week, obviously.
Give me Connor. Give me Montgomery.
Yeah, I'm the same.
Clean. I like that a lot. Yeah, I think Connor's going to get a large workload against the Green Bay defense, who's not the best against the run, and also I think they're going to struggle in the passing game, so they're going to kind of like flip back and forth to look into Connor. I think Arizona has a strong chance of winning this game if they can convert on third down. If they get stuffed on third down, like at least 2 or 3 times, they're going to be screwed for the whole game. Great question, kind of. Godwin or Diggs? Because I was just thinking about, because there's no Nico, so Diggs is a little bit more valuable now.
I think it's Diggs, right? Like you gotta assume he takes over that wide receiver number 1 role while fucking Nico's out. So yeah, you gotta take Diggs here. It just looks like man. Okay. Now that I say it, I might actually side with Godwin. It does look like he's lost a step. Can we all agree? Like I just feel like Stefan's kind of lost a step a little bit. Just speed wise.
I don't think he's lost a step. I feel like he's just I don't know. I remember we talked about playing with confidence and how like I think that's the juice in his step. I mean, I think he's still like well built. He's not the youngest player, but I think he's just, I don't know. I think seeing Nico in front of him like just dominating. He's got a little bit of the ego. He's just like, yeah, I'll just run my routes and now I'm just getting paid and run a good team. We might get a Super Bowl. I just don't think he's like
Tank Dell is live this week is what I
Tank Dell is live.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you guys got him, start him. And I think I saw this clip today. It was basically games without Nico Collins, Tank Dell averages like over 19 fantasy points a week. Also, he didn't have Stephon Diggs there, but yeah, you got to start Dell this week. But yeah, so do we answer that? Godwin or Diggs?
Yeah,
I think I'm on Diggs too. So just looking at it, if I just look at targets, Stephon Diggs is 12th in the league in targets with 41. Godwin is 16th in the targets with 40. So they have essentially the same amount of targets, but then you have to account for Nico Collins being out. So so essentially Diggs becomes the number 1, where Godwin's still the number 2 or 1B in Tampa. So yeah, I have a slight edge to Diggs this week.
I like that and agree as well. I'm curious what Dan says. Allen or Murray this week?
Probably Allen over Murray this week.
I'm going Kyler.
You're always going
to go Kyler too. I think that's going to be. I
think that, Dan.
I think Arizona's going to have to throw the ball.
Yeah, I agree that Arizona's going to have to throw. I think Allen does this thing where he likes to alternate games being good and being bad. So I'm going to say he's good this week. I don't like the Jets defense at all, and he's going to be looking to bounce back after one of his statistical nightmares of a fucking game. I think he was 9 for 30 or some shit like that. It just was not a good game. So he's going to come back. He'll come back strong. He's hopefully not concussed anymore. So hopefully that'll play into his hand here. Chester Hughes on TikTok says Jake Ferguson or Darius Slayton for flex.
Is Malik playing?
Quick.
Malik playing?
Ferguson or Slayton?
Ferguson. Fuck flexing a tight end. Go Slayton. Never flex a tight end unless it's.
All right.
There's not even any good tight ends. Yeah.
Another tight end question from Bodie. We got Conklin or Freiermuth today.
How do the Bills do against tight ends, Dan?
Middle of the field's kind of weak because of the linebacker situation, so not great usually. I feel like Conklin's been coming on lately too. I've had him on my fantasy team. He's been scoring 7 to 11 points. I feel like he's getting some yards, getting some throws.
Yeah, and I feel like it's going to be more. I feel like they're going to force them to throw the ball short and take away the deep ball. So then, and they're also going to be hunting for Aaron Rodgers. So he's going to have to get that ball off quick, dude. A little slant route for Conklin. He can get decent yardage. Yeah, go Ty.
Nice. All right, so we got 5-star Darren here. Flowers or Reed?
Jaden Reed.
Reed.
Jaden Reed.
Zach Perlacki says Chris Godwin or Zay Flowers? I think we're going Godwin, yeah?
Godwin.
Yeah, go Godwin. Frank Kane says Lions lose today, ...
All right, well,
Think
that's
so?
fucking stupid. Nigel, Jaden Reed, Garrett Wilson, T. Higgins, pick 2.
Jaden Reed, Garrett Wilson.
I'm going Reed and Wilson. I do think the Jets will have to throw.
Who was the
quite a
third
bit.
option? Jaden Reed, Garrett Wilson,
It's
and
T. Higgins is the third option.
Jaden Reed and T. Higgins.
Hey,
Cincinnati
Andre
needs to win today.
Agreed. Andre on YouTube asked, do we have any player props today? What I have cooked up right now, I got Mooney over 52.5 yards. I have Ty Tracy over 55.5 and Montgomery over 57.5. That's what I got.
Yeah, I like AJ Brown over 35 yards. No, I'm just kidding. I got Montgomery over 50 rushing yards. I got Kyler over 28 passing attempts. I got hey, Brian, what do you think? Saquon over 15.5 receiving yards with Devonta and AJ Brown. I think it opens up a little bit more, and he's also averaging more than 15 every game.
I love that one.
And then Jordan Love over 1.5 passing touchdowns. I think is a lock to run to every week.
Solid. Okay, Arya Batra on TikTok says Higgins or Devonta Smith today. I think we go Devonta, right?
I gotta go. I'm going Higgins. They need to have a game this week. They need to beat New York. They have the better matchup. I'm going Higgins.
All right. Sir Carp on TikTok says pick one: Najee, Gibson, Shakir, or Cooper.
Najee, Gibson, Shakir, or Cooper. Gibson.
I think Shakir.
Going Gibson. No Ramondre this week. Gibson.
All right, Gavin Dalkey on TikTok says Shaheed or Tracy.
Tracy. Yes, bro. Real quick, guys. Thank you for 1.3K likes and the follows. Please like the stream a little more. Let's get to 2K.
Here's a prop that I like for the 1:00 games. Jalen Hurts over 224.5. I think that's short, especially with his receiver.
Definitely. Absolutely. Am I ripping him? You ripping him?
I wrote it down. No, I'll rip him. Let me rip him. Let me rip these. Landon says Jones or Dak. Let's give me a rapid fire here. Jones or Dak?
Dak.
Bink says let's go Mets. Bink, go fuck yourself. Rayon says Dak or Kirk.
Going Kirk. By the way, Dan, people re-comment, so scroll to the bottom. Make sure you're up to date on it.
Motherfucker.
All right.
I'm going Dak again.
Good Lord.
Big Dak.
All right. Stroud or D. Jones?
Stroud. What are you guys talking? No one should be starting Daniel Jones in fantasy football. No one should be starting
the Bengals. That's why they're starting him. He's playing the Bengals, and Malik Neighbors is back. The Bengals suck. All right. It's a good question.
You play Malik Neighbors. You don't play Daniel Jones. I'm a Giants fan, too.
All right. Johnny on TikTok says JMO or Downs today.
Dude. I'd love to go Downs because I think when AR's in, that Pittman's going to have a week, but obviously you're taking the better team. So, but they're playing Dallas. So it's JMO versus Dallas or Downs, who actually is a deep downfield threat that might actually get the ball because Pittman's not. I don't know. I think you still go with the better team. You go JMO. Thanks for the follow, Coach.
Braden Olive says Aaron Jones and Ayuk for Kyron Williams and Devontae Smith.
Brandon Jones and Ayuk for Kyron and Devontae Smith. Brandon who?
Wait, read that.
That's his name.
Oh.
That's his name on TikTok. Aaron Jones and Ayuk for Kyron and Devontae Smith.
Aaron Jones and Ayuk for Kyron and Devontae Smith. I like Kyron more than Aaron Jones, and I like Devonta Smith more than Ayuk. So yeah, I've run that all over that. On YouTube, TF says Mixon. My bad on YouTube one. Mixon or Connor full PPR. You do the same thing. Calm down.
Connor.
Connor.
God, I'm going Mixon. Now they're playing the Patriots. Yeah, go Connor. My bad.
All right, on TikTok, Parker says Devonta Smith or Wan'Dale Robinson.
Devonta Smith.
Noah says Baker, Diggs, and Juju for Rodgers, St. Brown, and Shakir. Baker, Diggs, and Juju for Rodgers, St. Brown, and Shakir.
Yeah. I'm assuming you have a better quarterback than Baker, so that's like you're just getting rid of dead weight. Diggs for Amon-Ra is a steal, and then Juju for Shakir, I think, is just you're trading into a number one at least. Yeah, I like it.
All right, Aaron on TikTok says pick two: Devonta, Deontay, Terry, or Dobbins.
Hey, Ron. Terry McLaurin for me and Devonta Smith for me.
All right, Nishak says Tolbert or Pittman in flex.
Big Bri.
I can't play Pittman at this point, especially with Robbins or with Richardson playing.
Richardson.
So I guess Tolbert.
Yeah,
All right,
we got 50 people in TikTok. So let's get these. We're gonna do 2 more questions. Let's get the likes up to 2,500 at least, guys.
Yeah, we're gonna stop reading
all right.
questions at 2,500. Let's go.
We got 2 more questions. Nishak on TikTok is saying Flacco is in this week. I did not see that. The books have Anthony Richardson, so I didn't see that. If that's the case, then I have been wrong about all of my fucking Colts. Because if Flacco's in, Pittman's a go for me.
If Flacco's in, who are the Colts playing again?
It doesn't even matter. He's going to be able to throw the fucking ball.
They're going to beat the Titans.
Beat the fucking Titans. Yeah. So fantasy says Flacco's in. Oh my God, we're in. Flacco's in. I take it all back. We're going with the
over, boys. Flacco over.
Take the Pittman. Oh my God.
Yeah, take Pittman.
This isn't a drill,
Thanks
everybody.
for the pumpkins,
this
by the way.
isn't a drill. You know what? We're up to 2.2K already. Give us 2.5, guys, and then we'll hit the next couple questions here. Okay, so we got to can we change our picks, though? Obviously, I'm going to change my pick to the Colts. I'm just going to say that now.
Yeah, I'm changing my. That's what I literally said before, and we're also hammering the fucking the over because
we've hit the Flacco over the last 2 weeks. We've hit the Flacco over the last 2 weeks.
Guys, you want a free layup? Just ram Flacco's passing over. Nico says, "Thanks, gentlemen. Of course, brother. We're at 2.5K. Bucky, Dell, Higgins, or Deontay Johnson for my flex spot."
Oh my God!
Give me Bucky. Give me Bucky.
You know what? No, fuck Bucky. Give me Deontay Johnson. That kid is on fire. That kid is on fucking fire, man. He catches fucking everything, and Flacco only throws him the ball. Leggett sucks. Simple as that.
I'm going to stick with Tennessee.
Big man.
I already changed your pick to Indiana, okay? So you got it. That's what you got.
To Indiana?
Yeah. He's got IU. The Hoosiers. That's what Brian's got. So he loses one of these games.
All right, so here we go. Slayton or Downs? Downs. And I got Downs in my lineup and Bucky. Let's go. What about this is like they're getting this information from fantasy though. Sermon or Wan'Dale? Sermon. Both.
Hey, as a Giants fan, do you like Wan'Dale? Do you think like the
I love
Wan'Dale fucking
I love
Wan'Dale and Neighbors like combo?
I think I like Slayton more than Wan'Dale. I just don't think Slayton gets the workload. I think Slayton's disgusting. I do love Wan'Dale though. I know I really like that just hasn't really done shit is Jalen Hyatt.
I feel like he's a rather large bust at this point, right?
No, he has to be. We took him with the 13th pick in the draft or something like that as a wide receiver. And just, I don't know. He just hasn't, I don't know if he just hasn't had the role or I don't fucking know. Whatever. He's a bum. Slayton or Pittman? Oh, we read that already. I'm shot. Yeah. Did we read that already? Slayton or Pittman?
Yeah, but now it's completely different. We're going Pittman now.
Yeah, going Pittman because Flacco's playing. Dak or Burrow?
Ooh, good one. Brian, give me Dak or Burrow. What do you got today, buddy?
I'm bullish on Dak this week for whatever reason.
You're but more than Burrow against the Giants defense, you'll take Dak over who's Dak playing? Dak's playing the Lions defense.
Yeah.
I mean, that's your pick. That's your pick. That's fine.
I'm sticking with Dak.
Okay, fair enough.
I think Dallas has a big game today.
Brian's like, yeah, I'm going to take this guy. You're like, oh, really? That's who you're taking? Oh, I guess that's a good idea. I guess.
Yeah, listen, secretly, anything Brian says, I bet, and I just don't tell you guys.
I mean 2-week champion, right? 2 in a row.
Hey, all right, that's enough. You know what? Take it easy over. Listen, one of us is going to win this week, all right? Your fucking reign is over. That's the last time I'm listening to Meek Mill, whatever, any type of Meek Mill fucking music ever again, okay?
Yeah. And by the way, I just now realized that somebody snuck a Flyers logo into my stream. Okay, not fucking happy about it. Not fucking happy about it at all.
That is acceptable.
Bucky Irving, Montgomery, or Mixon this week?
Monty, baby. That's an easy question.
Yeah.
It's Monty every week.
You guys are really not high on Mixon?
No.
I was trying my hardest to trade for him, and every fucking dude in my league is just like, we don't like trades. I'm setting up 3-way trades, 4-way trades. There's like 6 people in a trade. I'm like, somebody make a trade.
Yo, your 2K generation is ridiculous, dude. You guys got to trade every 14 seconds to feel something.
No one's made a trade this season, and there's 17 players on the trade block in my league, and they're all just like, no. Like,
we got a great question from TikTok. We got Marcus on TikTok saying, do I start Pittman today? What do we say, boys?
If Joey Flack's at the Bay, he gonna let that bitch spray. Yeah, start
there
Flacco.
You go. Put that on a goddamn shirt already.
Put
Jesus
it on a shirt.
Christ. Put it on a shirt. I might be a Flack. I might switch allegiances to just whoever Flacco is playing for, to be quite honest with you.
You're like the NBA fans.
I'm a Colts fan now. Yeah, I'm a Colts fan now, guys.
Yeah, I'm a Kyler fan now.
Is 244.5, which seems high, to be honest.
244.
I got 243.5, so I feel good.
Dude, send AR to somewhere else, dude. He's the new dude. Send AR to fucking.
He's so bad, dude.
Because he used to be able to run, and after he got hurt, he can't run anymore. And he's like, well, what do I do now?
Hurts or Dak this week?
Ooh, yeah, Bri. Hurts or Dak this week? I'm gonna contradict both your emotions right now.
You go with Dak.
Oh my god,
well, he's such an Eagles.
He hates the Eagles more than I hate the Bills. It's fantastic.
My god!
So, and he's won a Super Bowl like within the last 10 years. All right, so this is ridiculous,
guys. We're at 2.9K. Get us to 3. Let's roll here. Come on.
Come on, please, guys, please. Sean on TikTok says start Dak or Flacco. A lot of Dak questions this week.
All right, Bri, stop the fucking madness. All right, you know what we're doing here.
Going with Dak again, man.
It's Flacco. It's totally Flacco. Eckler or Dobbs?
With Flacco.
Eckler or Dobbs, guys?
Eckler or Dobbs? Yuck. Ugh.
It's just pick. And fucking Dobbs,
Eckler.
all right?
Eckler.
A Pluser 5789252 on TikTok says Trey Sermon, Zach Moss, or Sutton at flex.
You gotta go Trey Sermon. Zach is healthy, but he's not going to get the workload because he banged up with an ankle. So they're going to go light on him. And Chase is going to steal this backfield this week. I know I'm going to be so pissed because I'm going to lose all the trade value for Zach Moss. On YouTube, Juan Pena Jr. says, who for my wide receiver 1, 2, and flex? I already put DJ Moore, so I guess just wide receiver 2. Juan wasted a lot of characters right there. Wandale Robinson, Calvin Ridley, Tank Dell, Slayton, Tolbert, Trey Tucker, Ray McLeod, Josh Jacobs, or Jerome Ford. I think probably leaning into consensus amongst the slate of the panel that we're going Tank Dell now. No?
Leading into the consensus of the slate, we are going Tank Dell.
Like all of our opinion is probably gonna be Tank Dell, no? I should have said the panel. Do you guys compare?
We went from a fucking show to a panel. I don't know if that's like a fucking demotion
Do you
or
guys
that's
concur?
yeah, out of those, yeah, probably Tank Dell.
And then we
give
need the flex.
Josh Jacobs for flex, probably, right?
Yeah.
It's definitely a flex. Man, I kind of want to play Slayton here. I don't know.
Ooh. Okay. Look, he's shimmying. He's like, I want to get a little frisky with a little Slayton.
Yeah, why is he shimmying right now? Don't look at him directly in the eyes, guys. Jesus Christ.
So do you know what Dak Prescott's Vegas prop is for passing?
No, what is
285.5. So that's a lot of yards.
Well, he fucking CD better start cooking, dude.
Well, Landon needs to know. Landon needs to know whether we're starting Dak or Flacco. So I think we're starting Flacco, right? That's what we're saying.
Bri, so wait, you're telling me the only reason why you've been saying Dak every time is because he has the highest line?
Yeah, I think. Well, one, I think they're going to pass a lot. They're going to be throwing the ball a lot, and two, are you really believing 1 week of Flacco?
Honestly, I think it's last season's what's got me so like sold on Flacco with the Browns.
Okay. Flacco looked fucking incredible last week. What are we talking about here?
I would take Joe Flacco over Aaron Rodgers like 25 times over. Like if they just like honestly just send Aaron Rodgers to Indianapolis for Joe Flacco and you will have a Super Bowl ring in New York.
Did you see what you just did to Bri right there? Look at his face. Look at him. Look at him. Look what you're doing to him
Aaron Rodgers cannot move this way or this way.
And Joe Flacco can.
Yes, he didn't destroy his ACL last season. Aaron Rodgers' leg is all like curved up and like fucked up from the ACL tear.
You're watching way too many conspiracy videos over there.
I'm not. I'm going to pull up a picture right now. Keep going.
Okay, pull up a picture. Juan Pena Jr. wants to know which defense. Chargers. I'll give you the matchups too. Chargers are playing the Broncos. Raiders are playing the Steelers. The Falcons playing the Panthers, the Titans playing the Colts, or New England playing the Texans.
Not New England.
I'm playing the Falcons.
Damn,
probably the Falcons.
What up, Noah? Noah said I'm back.
Falcons against the Panthers is kind of like a must play, I think, out of those.
Yeah. Hubbard. My bad.
Or anyone who plays the Panthers.
Yeah.
Hubbard or Connor?
Hubbard.
Joe Mixon going off this week, and so is Kirk O'Chains. That's a phenomenal nickname. Higgins or Wandale? Give me T. Give me T.
Yeah, T there probably.
And then Downs or Pittman? That's the question we need to be asking. Watch Alec Pierce just come out and be like, every fucking play.
I think the correct answer to that question is Alec Pierce, though.
I don't know, because I don't know. Pittman was swagging when Joe Flacco's, and I think he also like has like feels better too. I can't find a picture of Aaron Rodgers' legs looking fucked up.
He's been trying to just look for pictures of Aaron Rodgers.
Find it. Hold on.
Your fucking search history is questionable, to say the least.
Okay, well, whatever the case may be. Fucking Downs, Pittman, or Alec Pierce. Dude said Down, Pittman's or Alec Pierce. I'm biased. I have Downs. So I've kind of want him to have a day, but if I had to put money on anything, it'd probably be. Oh, how do you put money on Michael Pittman?
Why are you looking at photos of fucking Family Guy right now? That's the question.
Oh, you can see it? Because I want to give you an example. Where the fuck
of Aaron Rodgers?
Yes, Aaron Rodgers. Okay, I can't find it. And also, like, yeah, whatever the fuck. I also didn't know I was stream
Jesus
sharing it.
Christ.
This is the clip of Family Guy.
man.
Like, this woman's got her leg all
Get it
fucked up.
together,
There's no
dude.
and I'm like, that looks like
There's
Aaron
just
Rodgers' leg.
There's just a Family Guy tab open, and then the other tab is just big booty Latinas. What are you doing over there, man?
I had to change my fuck. I shouldn't have screen shared. Downs or Amari Cooper?
Oh, Downs. Fuck Cleveland.
Cleveland, this is for you. Yeah, I'm gonna go Downs too. I'm down with Downs today. Oh, Mixon or Ford? Slap of a question. Joe Mixon. You guys were like just not all over, like anywhere on top of Mixon?
I mean, I feel like Ford's somewhat in play because Philly's run defense is fucking terrible.
Oh my god, my back's all fucked up. All right, so we're starting to slow down on TikTok's question lives. What up, Drew? I love you, kid. Give me a parlay. What?
I think we got limited.
I didn't see it pop up on mine. I know you, because when it gets closer to game time, people start leaving. Give me a parlay so I don't have to work ever again. Drew, I'll text you my slip because instead of reading it off to you, I'll text you a slip. Tank Dell or Deontay Johnson? Rapid fire, go.
No.
Johnson.
Yeah, Tank Dell. I'm taking Dell.
Taking Johnson.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Tank. Baker or CJ?
Baker, probably because CJ is gonna be game in hand by halftime, probably.
Yeah, big Baker. I have Mixon, Ford, and Kenneth Walker. Yeah, go Mixon and Kenneth Walker.
Yeah.
Romeo Dobbs or Sutton? Yeah.
What am I missing with Sutton? Is he okay this year or something?
Why
do I get questions about him?
Him and Judy are out there just doing whatever the fuck in Denver with Bo Nix slinging the ball. They probably got like one reception. I don't know. Apparently they're decent enough to roster. I've seen them on a couple teams. Everyone's kind of trying to jump all over Dobbs because he was suspended last week by the team, thinking he's going to be like, I'm going to show something. He's going to come in pissed when Jaden Reed's catching every target, and he's going to request a trade. And then they're going to get Devontae Adams back in Green Bay. Hey, why is no one talking about that? Why is no one talking about that?
Why would he go back? Because he doesn't want to go to Green Bay. He wanted to leave Green Bay. Why would he go?
But why did he want to leave in the first place?
Back to because he didn't want to be there anymore. Who the fuck wants to live in Green Bay? No.
But now, dude, could you imagine Jaden Reed and Devontae Adams with Jordan Love and Josh Jacobs?
I think it'd be great if he didn't fucking play in Green Bay for fucking 12 years and already decided to leave there. Like, there's no way he wants to go back.
You know, I've been to Green Bay. I love Green Bay. I walked over and said, wow, this would be great for Devontae Adams. Big man, fast man. Love Green Bay. Tracy or Eckler?
Tracy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Tracy as well. What time is it? So we're about 30 minutes out from kickoff. And I think we should be good. Topic wise, we're gonna stick around for a couple more questions. We got like a couple people left in the chat. We're at 3.6K. Anything else that we missed on news wise? Do you want me to go over injury report real quick? Check our lineups.
Yeah, hit the injuries,
right,
buddy.
All right. You know where you go for injuries? You go to Twitter.
Should I put Jerome Ford over Amari Cooper as my flex? No.
I don't know. Didn't you say last stream that you would never ever start Jerome Ford?
Yes.
I
was asking a question from TikTok, you cocksucker. Yes.
Wow. Dan does not like me this week, let me tell you.
This week.
What was the answer, Brian?
I like Ford better than Cooper this week.
All right, Ford over Cooper. What else we got?
Okay, so, well, one, DJ Moore is in the medical tent. I just saw that. Anthony Richardson, oblique, officially inactive for week 6. Josh Downs is playing. Pittman is playing. He said they were going to put him on IR, and he said, fuck it, I'm playing. I forgot about that.
Damn.
It is back. Rashad White's not playing, so we're starting Big Bucky. Watson is playing. Who cares? Kendrick Bourne is playing. Mixon playing. That's huge. ETN hamstring questionable to return. Wonder what Tank's been doing. Damn, Keenan's finally got a touchdown. It's fantastic.
He's got 2.
Hey, can I show highlights, or is that going to fuck up our stream?
I don't know. Tori Marie on TikTok says McLaurin or Higgins.
Terry McLaurin.
Agreed.
Let me see any other injuries. They're saying Devontae is going to end up staying with the Raiders, which sucks for football. Montgomery signed an extension for 2 years. To trade for who? I guess they just no one's gonna want to get it done.
No one wants to give up a second-round pick for him.
So, dude, a second-round pick, dude. You're not like, okay, cool, and then you draft out like a player like Alec Pierce in the second round. Like, oh, great fucking pick, dude. Devontae Adams, like, go, and they don't want to pay him either, whatever. I forgot to start Ingram. Is Ingram going off right now?
Probably.
What's Bigsby have fantasy wise? Probably nothing. Pick 2: Olave, Slayton, Ferguson, or Dobbs. Oh, man, Olave. Fuck. What if Rattler comes out humming? Just fuck.
I'm curious to see what he does, but he is god awful from what I remember. So can't start Olave this week. What were the other couple?
What?
What were the
No,
other
he
couple?
doesn't. Someone said, oh, Ingram. Okay, I hope Ingram does. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought you said Bigsby. I said him. Olave, Slayton, Ferguson, or Dobbs. I like Ferguson and Slayton. I don't know. Yeah,
that's fine.
Sermon or Gibson? Gibson. Big G.
Ingram has 102 yards today.
Damn.
10 catches, 102 yards.
Damn. The big news that I want to, honestly, before we leave stream, I want to see what the fuck's happening. So this is the latest update on Tua Tagovailoa. It was week 2 and he suffered an injury. Everyone feared one thing. Fans had the fingers crossed, blah, blah, blah. The season is in its 6th week. Quarterback is still out. We got to update about his recovery. He's been doing well. He's the leader of the team. He's still excited to get back on the field. However, these are problems looming in the team's post, whatever the fuck. Can I just see if he's going to play week 7?
I don't think he's playing week 7, dude.
Week 8 is when he's expected to return, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I should have traded Tyreek low-key, but I don't know. My team's called King of the Hill. I can't.
Next week the Patriots play the Jags again. So the Jags are in London for this has to be what, the 3rd time?
Yeah.
How many games has Jacksonville played?
This is they're doing 2. So this is back to they do back-to-back weeks like they did last year. So they could fucking win the second game actually.
What it do, Brody? He says pick 2, Chase Brown, Antonio Gibson, ETN, or Mooney. So you cannot start ETN because he is already played. And so you're gonna have to yeah, okay. Mooney
and then Chase Brown probably.
Chase Brown
maybe Antonio.
But Chase Brown he still got Zach Moss back there, and Gibson is Dolo.
Okay, yeah, so Gibson and Mooney. Cousins or Love?
Give me Kirk O'Chain. No, gotta go J Love.
Yeah.
J Love.
Flacco or Fields?
It's Joey Flacco. Oh god, I didn't have to read it. Joey Flacco. Yeah, big Flax. Take us over.
Chester Hughes says, should I start Wandale and Slayton? Both of them? I wouldn't advise starting both of them.
That's too much access to a terrible quarterback. Go Wandale, even though I like Slayton more. Downs or Wandale? Downs.
Downs.
I think I'm really thinking Downs might kick it because if Pittman, they were about to put him on IR and he said, "Nah, I'm gonna play. We're gonna play." So they might ease back the workload. Is Chase Brown RB1? Chase Brown would have been RB1 entirely because Zach Moss got hurt, wasn't supposed to play for some reason. He's good to go. It was maybe like a minor high ankle sprain. I'm assuming they're going to give him a majority of the snap percentage. I'm assuming that because Zach obviously has an injury designation coming into the game, that they're going to lead with Chase. And depending on how he does, if he plays great, we might not even see 25% of the snaps with Zach Moss. If Chase Brown either A, gets hurt, or B, plays like shit, Zach Moss is going to be on the field.
I think even without the injury concerns that Chase Brown is RB1. I mean, Zach Moss is averaging 3.7 yards a carry. Chase Brown is averaging almost 6 yards a carry. So,
Yeah,
I mean, he's more explosive. I cannot understand why the Bengals would not give him the reins.
yeah. So that's what I agree with too. Zach Moss has had the lion's share of the snap percentage. He plays, I think, 60 or 40 or 55% of the snaps, and Chase Brown plays like 30 to 40. I think it's his receiving work that's what keeps Zach on the field. But other than that, also Chase Brown has terrible hands, but he can fucking move. I still think Chase Brown's the better running back. But also, I don't know. Someone says Dobbins or Zach Moss.
Let's hit real quick. I'm going Dobbins on that one. Username says ETN. What do I do with him? What's up, Blue Jays?
I don't know if he has much value, to be honest with you.
I agree. I at this point, it's got to be fucking you got to get rid of him at this point, right? Like you can't trade out of him. Nobody wants him.
I think there's one trade you can do, and you tell me if this is something that you would think is actually worth it. You're welcome, Brody. Do you trade ETN for Raheem Mostert?
No.
I think because Achane, he already got hurt once. I think Achane with his workload is possibly due to get hurt again. Because you'd have
Josh Sandoval says, hell nah.
I feel that. I just think ETN's looked like shit and Tank Bigsby's here, and I think Mostert. I mean, I just think Mostert, if fucking Tua can come back, that he can have a decent role and get some fucking rushing touchdowns, which ETN is obviously not doing. He had -3 yards in the fucking end of the first half. Absolutely terrible.
I will say, if you have bench space, I mean, you can park them for a while and hope that something turns around. But
that's probably what you should lean towards.
You probably can't trade them. So
that's what I'm saying. What are you going to get
or park them on your bench?
Like, what would you get? Honestly, you can maybe go get Tank Bigsby for ETN, but that's stupid too.
Pickens or Eckler in the flex?
Eckler, I've liked his game lately.
I'm going Pickens.
Untamed Music on YouTube says, yo, got to start 1.5 PPR, Tank Dell or Chase Brown.
Tank.
I think it's Tank Dell today.
Big T. Brody says, I just dropped ETN, and someone told me that trading him for Mostert is a bad move. It's the same fucking thing.
Yep.
Y'all know when Jonathan Taylor's supposed to play when Tua's coming back. So Tua's supposed to be coming back week 8, and JT should be playing next week because they said it was a minor high ankle, and they were going to rush him back, and they were like, wait a minute, this is our multi-million-dollar running back, so let's just maybe hold him out a little bit. I don't know if they have a bye soon. Not sure, but he should be back next week, I'm hoping.
Julio on TikTok says Laporta or Schultz.
Dude, weird. You drafted Laporta tight end 1 this season without Nico. I mean, is it Dalton Schultz?
Oh God, I think you gotta rock with Laporta here.
I think so too.
Yeah, Darius on TikTok says flex for Tank Dell or Chase Brown. Pick between.
I had that question a lot today. We just had that. Yeah, we're gonna go Tank Dell. Do you think I can trade Kincaid for Laporta?
No, you'd have to add something on there.
Throw a piece, yeah.
Rob D says sit 1 Flowers Terrier MHJ.
You were gonna sit Zay Flowers.
Yeah. Noah says trading Caleb Williams, Jaden Reed, and Brian Robinson Jr. for Kyler Murray and Rashid Shaheed. W or L?
So I think you upgrade. Yeah, no, you upgraded at quarterback, which is needed. If Caleb is what you were rocking with, I like that. I do think you overpaid for Kyler Murray because Jaden Reed is the best player in this trade other than Kyler.
I feel like Caleb Williams is scoring points too, though. Like he's got to have a ton of points today.
I'm gonna give you a light L. A light L.
I'm giving a fucking fat L for that one. That's fucking. That's an L and a half.
Noah also says, I traded Bijan for Jefferson in the same league, though. That one there is a
that's
W.
a W. That's a W. But
That is a
that's
W.
like, just because you did that doesn't mean you didn't just really fuck up that last trade, though.
Because then you would have had, Jaden Reed and Justin Jefferson. And he traded away another running back, but it's not that big of a deal. Dank or James Conner? Tank or James Conner?
Connor. I'm going to go Connor. Deontay or Cook?
James Cook.
Yeah, I'm going to go Cook there too.
My two running backs are
Swift.
Oh, sorry. I thought we were going back and forth.
You just do TikTok. You just do TikTok. Go do TikTok.
I'm sorry. I was just trying to help,
Just
man.
do TikTok. It's easier.
My two running backs are Swift and James Cook. Should I trade for a running back? Could y'all sell high? Could sell high. Swift and James Cook. Does Swift have a day today?
Yeah, I think he did again. He's been doing pretty good lately.
Then I'd keep Swift.
I would
Honestly,
hold on to
they're
Swift.
probably
Yeah. Hold on to Swift and James Cook. You could probably upgrade that. I don't know what he's going to like, how he's going to factor into the game plan, but I don't think the Jets are going to be able to stop him. So,
start two. Actually, go ahead here. The YouTube first.
Brody says, who should I pick up? Deontay Johnson, Eckler, Javonte Williams, Tank Dell, or Purdy? I'm struggling a little bit in the flex area.
Ooh, that's in your waiver wire. It's really between Deontay and Tank. And I think you go Deontay because Tank is going to kind of go absent after Nico comes back.
I agree.
How bad's that injury?
It's a hamstring strain. It's basically what AJ Brown just finished with, so it could be like 3 to 4 weeks.
I'm on Deontay Johnson too.
Yeah,
bigger wide receiver, dude. Tank's like smaller than me. I'm 5'8".
Unless you can put a quarterback in your flex, then Purdy.
Can you? I think you might be able to. On YouTube, TikTok, Kirk or Stroud?
Kirk has the Panthers today, so I'm going to go Kirk.
This is actually a good question from Noah. Jaden Daniels or Baker Mayfield? Jaden going against the Ravens, Baker going against the Saints.
I'm going with Daniels.
I'm going to go Baker.
I'm going Baker as well. And then we should wrap up here soon in a second. Start two. Tank Dell, Marvin Harrison Jr., Deontay Johnson, and Darnell Mooney.
I'm going to start Mooney and Johnson.
I'm going to go Marvin Harrison and Johnson.
Yeah, Marvin Harrison and Johnson is probably what I picked too.
Cool. So we rounded out about 4,000 likes. Appreciate everybody. You guys think we're good to wrap for today?
Yeah.
All right, cool. This has been the Degen Fantasy Podcast with Admiral Brian, Double Down Dan, your boy Rocky Prop. We stream on Tuesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. Sundays, 11 a.m., Tuesdays, and Fridays, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to follow us on all platforms, it is Degen Fantasy on TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, SoundCloud, everything. Check us out on SoundCloud. Dan's got raps for days talking about all the different NFL stars. And Spotify as well. Check us out on Spotify. We post all our streams to there so you can listen to it on the go in your car, enjoying your Sunday, Monday, Tuesday morning, catching up on your fantasy football news. And picks for this week. Boys, give me 2 picks that are your favorite locks for the week. I'll start real quick. Jordan Love over 1.5 passing touchdowns, and then Saquon Barkley over 15.5 receiving yards are my locks of the week.
I like Mooney over 52.5 and Montgomery over 57.5.
Oh, my Monty line's sick.
I like the Bengals versus Giants over 45.5, and I like Jalen Hurts over, what did I say, 220.5?
224.5.
Yes, 225. Cool. And then lastly, Dan, do you want to recap? Actually, no, all our picks are pretty much the same this week. I was going to say recap the slate of money line winners, but yeah, it's pretty much all the same now. Okay, cool.
It's
all right, guys.
yeah.
Cool. I appreciate it. Have a good day, Brody. Appreciate you, brother. And yeah, TikTok. Thank you. Later. Where's that video? Where's my video at, man? Yeah.
want me, now I'm hot hoes all on me. Back then hoes didn't want me, now I'm hot hoes all on me. Back then hoes didn't want me, now I'm hot hoes all on me. Back then hoes didn't want me, now I'm hot hoes all on me. Back then hoes didn't want me, now I'm hot hoes all on me. Back then hoes didn't want me, now I'm hot hoes all on me. Back then hoes didn't want me, now I'm hot hoes all on me. Back then hoes didn't want me, now I'm hot hoes all on me.
Before I came up in the game, these hoes didn't show no love. They see me in the club and used to treat me like a scrub. They wouldn't holler cause my dollars wasn't swollen up. I bet they changed their mind when them 84s come rolling up. They see that I'm a star, now they wanna sit in my car. Now they wanna count my G's, smoke my weed and sip my bar now. They used to love to diss me, now they rush to hug and kiss me now. They telling all their friends when I leave how they miss me now.